Hey guys, good morning, Pat here. And as you can see, we've got the stability ball again. So, today what we're going to do is we're going to work our core, okay? Now this is a different way of working your core than being just on the floor because it incorporates another piece of equipment. And anytime you have a stability ball in the mix, it's going to take away a little bit of your stability, which is going to take you up a level, okay? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you the modification for this if you don't have a ball, or say you attempt the exercise with the ball and you can't get quite enough out, okay? So first, without the ball, what I want you to do is lower yourself down into a plank position. Now this is your plank, all right? Hands are directly under your shoulders and your hips in alignment with your heels and your shoulder, flat line, okay? Make sure that you engage that core by dipping those hips under. See, I'm squeezing the glutes and tightening up the core, okay? So right here, this is your plank, and you're just gonna take that knee into your elbow, tap the toe down, and take it back. And other side, okay? So in and out, keeping those eyes about 3 inches out in front. And I want you to keep that core nice and tight, stepping in and out. Okay? Now if you're doing single-legged in and outs, then it takes 2 of those to complete 1 repetition. Okay? So I want you to do 15 of those for your set. Just start to wrap your mind around that 15 for your set. Okay? If you're not in that plank position, if your upper body strength is not strong enough to hold yourself into that position, then of course you can always come to your knees. And remember to drop those hips. That's how you get that plank and that's how you get that core engaged. And this time, instead of switching knees, because it puts a lot of pressure on your knees, I want you to do 1 knee at a time, and we're going to press back with 1 leg. So it's knee in, press away, knee in, and notice how you're crunching your abs, crunch, push through the heel, crunch, push through the heel. Pull that knee all the way into that elbow and push away. And of course, make sure that you have a soft surface. So of course, in that position, because you're not alternating legs, then you're gonna do 15 on this side, no break, line it up on that other side, and 15 on that other side. Crunching those abs and keeping that upper body nice and stable. All right? Good. So, on your knees, level 1. If you're going into full plank position, then you're alternating legs. That's level 2. Now we're going to show you level 3, incorporating a ball, okay? So what you're going to do, same thing, okay? You're going to come into a plank position with this ball right underneath your hips, and hands are rolled out, okay? Now this time, feet are up. I got to make sure that I get far enough back because I'm going to end up rolling forward with this ball, okay? All right. So feet are up, legs are together, okay? Now you're going to crunch that core and you're going to roll this ball all the way down your thighs, past your knees onto your shins, all the way to your ankles, and then push it back out, okay? So you're rolling in, right there, and roll it right back out, keeping that core nice and tight. Rolling it in, and roll it back. And again, it's up, and right back out again. Good, so that's working your core, okay? Trying to get off of that as graceful as I can, and it's not possible. All right, so you've got your 3 levels. Now, of course, you're gonna be doing 3 sets of these, so what you can do is interchange levels 1, 2, and 3. And that way, you're challenging yourself for 1, and 2, you don't know what you're capable of until you try it, correct? So, I would say, attempt 1, not a full set, but 1 or 2 reps of each of those, and kind of determine where you fall, okay? And then, that's the level that I want you to start at. And I want you to do 3 complete sets, 15 reps of each, and then of course, perform your stretch, okay, in between your sets, only for 30 to 45 seconds, okay? Because we don't want that muscle to completely relax. We just want you to lengthen it out before you go back into that contraction process. So in order to elongate your abs, okay, if you have that ball, then I want you to just relax yourself over that ball, okay, so that you get that roundness in your back and you're just releasing that lower back, okay, because when you're on that ball and you kind of come into that pike position, it is getting into that lower back a little bit. If you happen to be on the floor, okay, then what you're going to do is come into that cobra position when you do your stretch. So say that you're on your knees, okay, and you're doing the pull in and outs. In order to release this, you release your lower back first by going into that child's pose. And then you're going to lower that upper body down to the floor and push up, keeping those hips down on the floor, slight bend in the elbows, and your shoulders are away from your ears. And this way you're opening up that core, okay? And then back up into those knees, and then pick your level, whichever one you were at again. So this is good core activity, okay? We're in our last week here of this session 2. We're about to start session 3. So you're going to see a lot of the ball. I'm going to start to incorporate the ball a little bit more so that you can take your level up a notch. So that way, if you're not continuing on with me in level 3, you can start to use these other exercises that you've seen throughout the 30 days and incorporate your ball to take you to that next level, all right? So now I have to crawl over to this camera and shut it off, which is, again, not real graceful or professional, but it has to be shut off or else I'll just sit here and talk all day. Have a great workout. Chime in, comment, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.